A day after Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos announced that Colombia would be extraditing Venezuelan drug kingpin Walid Makled to Venezuela instead of the United States, the Colombian government announced today that Venezuela would be extraditing at least four FARC and ELN rebels to Colombia. This is all part of a high stakes bargaining game between Colombia and Venezuela that carries very significant implications for the stability of the Venezuelan regime. Walid Makled is a Venezuelan citizen. He's believed to have been born in Syria. He is one of the most wanted drug kingpins in the world. Now, Walid Makled was captured by Colombian forces back in late August, and this was the Colombians striking gold, essentially. Makled is believed to have recorded transactions of his interactions with high-level Venezuelan officials on everything from money laundering rackets, narco trafficking, and possibly even links to the FARC and the ELN. Now that the Colombians have Makled in their custody, there is a huge extradition battle that's taking place right now between the United States and Venezuela. Venezuela's biggest concern is that Walid Makled's testimony could destabilize the Venezuelan regime. Now, a number of court cases are being developed in the United States, particularly in Miami and New York, that could implicate high-level members of the Venezuelan regime on these charges. But the threat alone that these court cases could be built with Makled's testimony is a huge concern for the Venezuelan regime right now. And this is precisely why Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez has been demanding the extradition of Makled to Venezuela since as far as September. And based on those grounds, that Venezuela has demanded the extradition first before the United States. Juan Manuel Santos is now saying, okay, he will honor that commitment to Venezuela and agree to extradite Makled to the Venezuelans. Although he hasn't specified a time frame, he's also said that it all depends on a Supreme Court decision in Colombia that could take anywhere between 6 to 18 months. So there's still a lot up in the air that Venezuela is gambling on. But the stakes are simply too high for Venezuela to take the risk that Makled's testimony could be used against the regime. So this is something that we're watching very closely as the vulnerabilities of the Venezuelan regime are rising by the day. And the Makled case is a perfect case in point, as Venezuela really needs to make sure that they get Makled on its soil in an attempt to try to insulate the regime from further destabilization.